It's rare to have a coach with over 25 years of experience, but in the winter sports season here at Mason, there are three: Greg Richards, Rob Matula, and Mark Sullivan. And for these experienced coaches, it's not all about the wins and accolades, but for the love of teaching and mentoring these athletes. Head basketball coach Greg Richards has been patrolling the sideline for 27 years.
I think part of it is just seeing, young guys come into the program, and when they leave, hopefully being mature, basketball players, but also mature young men. I basically said I wanted to give it 5 years and see if I made a difference. It's been 27 now, so no, I did not think I would be here this long. I don't count wins. Like I said, I didn't get in this for the wins. I got in it for, like I said, to see if I could make a difference for Mason basketball, and that's what means more than anything.
Senior Alex Morton has trust in Coach Richards because he knows his head coach draws upon years of experience when it comes to coaching and mentoring these varsity players.
Just having a coach like that, you can communicate with him. He knows what he's talking about. Just being able to trust him all the times.
Swim coach Mark Sullivan's list of accomplishments is impressive, but this longtime head coach doesn't want to be remembered for his wins and losses.
I hope they thought I gave it my all and I dedicated myself to them. I wouldn't have probably stayed in it as long if I didn't, but that's truly what I hope, that they see that I was truly invested in them and really wanted them to be their best. I just like to see the kids succeed. I don't feel like I coach for the elite athlete. I feel like I coach for all athletes. And to see these kids grow up as they come in as a freshman to develop in their swimming, but also become great young adults, that to me is really the key. And to see some of these alumni come back and either help coach or I help see, get through some things, it's really been helpful for me to see that, and it's great to see what these kids have turned out to be.
Coach Sullivan has had a massive impact on me. He's given me a lot of little lessons that has helped me become a better swimmer and just a person in general.
Girls basketball head coach Rob Matula has led the Comets to GMC championships, regional titles, and state Final Four appearances, but it's not about the trophies and accolades for this head coach.
Now, the wins just, I think, maybe solidify a program that you've built, and the players who come along continue to strive to make the program continue to be a winning program. So all the other stuff, that's just gravy, but now it's really more about the relationships that you build in any field of coaching, whether it be at the high school level, middle school level, professional levels. There's going to be frustrations that you continually have. What you hope as a coach is that you're going to have some type of influence on them outside of the walls of the gymnasium or the football field or wherever you're coaching. So you're really, down deep, you're hoping to have an impact on them somehow, some way. That's going to make them a better person and understand what it means to really work hard.
He's just had the experience over the years and coached so many players and led Mason basketball to be just a great program all around. Like the players who've played in college and high levels just instilled the culture from 33 years and since now, just like the same Mason basketball represented all the time.
For these three coaches who have impacted the lives of so many athletes, they've also built a strong bond with each other. They learn a great deal from one another and, more importantly, have established an enduring friendship.
Any kind of so-called coaching fraternity you're in is pretty neat and pretty special, but when you are around a couple guys like those guys that have the experience you have as well, but in a different sport, you learn a lot from each other, and seeing how they go about it. And, a lot of times when you're an older kind of guy, if you're the only one, you're not around people that you can lean on for their advice too. So I think it's been pretty special.
It's an honor. Obviously, when you talk about, some of, the accolades and the accomplishment that those two gentlemen have had, to be spoken in the same, sentence with them is wonderful. And probably what makes it most wonderful is that they're friends of mine.
We got a great coaching staff here, and to be a part of the same grouping as Matula and Richards is unbelievable. Those guys have a great program going for themselves. They're intense. They're hardworking, just like I am and all coaches here at Mason, and they're great people off the court as well. So I've really really enjoyed my association, work with those guys back when we were all teaching together.
With the tremendous success throughout their careers, these three experienced coaches have used their love for the game and building relationships to fuel their fire and make an impact on student athletes every day. I'm Ben Haller, NBC Sports.